again, going back to yesterday's Ice Bucket Challenge, a little bit of a loud interruption with Mike Raleigh with the media, but that scream, I mean, just take me through your thought process, because they went too early, right?
Well, they surprised me. I accepted the challenge from my lovely wife, so I had 24 hours, so I had to do it. I got our 2 quarterbacks. I was given my spiel, and then I was just about to take that deep breath to prepare, and they hit it, and then a big chunk of ice went right down the back of my shirt, so they got me pretty good.
Holy Christmas.
Holy Christmas sakes is for sure.
And you challenged your brother, who did it last night as well. Were you able to see that?
I did. I saw it last night. It's on the internet. It was on Facebook and all that. So he stepped up, and it's such a great cause. They're doing great things to just raise awareness for ALS, and they're raising a lot of money too. So it's been a great thing to see it sweep the country.
Going over to your tight ends, there's a lot of tight ends, and there's a lot of good tight ends on this team. Who's really standing out to you right now?
Well, we got a great group. They all have experience, and they've made plays, and they've played at a high level. So all of them have really improved, but Caleb Smith has done a great job just in the off season becoming bigger and stronger than he already was, and he's got a chance to really make an impact in the league.
It also seems like your tight ends are, well, not seems, but they are great red zone receivers. How do you plan on using them in your offense this coming season?
Well, all those defensive coordinators and teams that we're playing are watching this, so I can't tell you, okay? But they're prominent in our passing game. They're prominent in our run game. They're going to be hard to deal with, and that's the message to them, is that look at your size, look at your already proven playing ability and playmaking ability, and all the touchdowns they've scored over the years, is that we're going to be hard to deal with, and they have to account for the tight ends in the passing game.
Well, knowing that they can catch the ball, also important that they can block, especially as Oregon State tries to bring back that run game. For you, in terms of how do you want them to improve their blocking?
Well, I tell them all the time is they have to be the best technicians on the entire team and the smartest other than the quarterbacks, because they have so many roles. Right? They have to be pass receivers, they have to be pass blockers, they have to be run blockers, front side, back side, all that stuff. So inches have to matter. So if their step is 3 inches too wide, they could get beat inside. So the details and the technical part of it is something that is a joy to coach for tight ends, and Tavita Thompson is doing a great job on a daily basis just getting these guys better, and I tell them all the time, you got to get that second step down no matter what it is.
If you had to have an ideal balance, 50-50, 30-70 in terms of receiving and blocking, what would be your ideal tight end?
Well, I tell those guys all the time is you got to be a renaissance man, because when everybody talks about a tight end, they say, okay, he's got to be able to block at the point of attack. And then he's got to get down the field and beat the safety deep. And then he's got to get open underneath, all those linebackers trying to hit him and knock him off his routes. Then he's got to be able to pass block, all right? Then he's got to be able to block on the backside. So they got to be able to do everything. Well, it's hard to find that one guy. There's a chosen few. I was fortunate enough to coach one of them in Jason Witten, but that's the goal, is to become a complete tight end. And we have 3 good ones, and they all have different strengths, and some guys do this a little bit better and that a little bit better, but the combination of them really allows us to have a really, really good player with all those 3 guys.
Scrimmage tomorrow in Research Stadium, what are you looking to see from the tight ends?
Well, just continued development, all right? Be able to take what we're teaching them in the practice and put it in a game-like situation, and then be hard to deal with. And what that means is when you have the ball, all right, be hard to tackle, all right? Compete, make a contested catch, do something extraordinary above what you're just required. It's more than just assignment football.